Hello everybody and welcome back to the League of Legends. Today we are trying to figure out does support Caitlyn work. So we're going to go our basic AD champion kind of build. And let's go over our team real quick while we have the nice little chance here. We've got top Renekton, a Jungle Kindred, Midveris, ADC Teemo, and support Caitlyn. I'm guessing they haven't... Okay, so... just let me quickly settle the dust here. They've got a top Darius, Jingle Rek'Sai, Mid Ali, ADC Varus, and support Sona. So today we shall show you how the support Caitlyn works. Okay, so Renekton needs a leash. We're not close enough to leash him, so that's not even any of our business. We're going to start laying down some traps. She's going to step into it. We don't want to get too close. Teemo's going to take this time to go invisible. So hopefully, you know, me and... Okay, well, Varus is going to sit here and kind of like try to fight me. I don't know, we could probably have taken out the Varus together, me and the Teemo, but he went after the Sona, but I'm going to say good job. So the good thing about, I guess you could say, Caitlyn right now is that she does have a decent good early start where she can actually do damage on her own. So the Varus wasn't able to 1v1 me and was forced to back off, which does give us a lot of good lane dominance. So, Varus is like, aww. Does anyone have a dance party? Nobody wanted a dance party, so I guess Varus is sad. Which is kind of sad, because, you know, dance parties are all the rage. So, Teemo went ahead and we were able to catch out the Varus. She's going to step on our trap again. So, I'm wondering if I could, bait them into it. Oh man, I was hoping Teemo would stay hidden a bit longer. I was thinking about baiting them into him, which would have been pretty dang awesome. Pretty dang awesome if I do say so myself. So let us see. Right now they're both very low. Let's see. Varus doesn't have... Okay, he has a potion. I was hoping he wouldn't have one, considering all the things. And it seems like Kindred has marked the Sona for death. Sona, you better be careful. The Kindred is coming. They are coming for you. Since Kindred is technically considered two champions because, you know, it's wolf and lamb. So, you know, you gotta learn that the hard way sometimes when you're like, oh wait, it's not. I mean, I assume lamb is a female, but you actually never get any real solid evidence of lamb ever being a female. I'm actually gonna go get my E because it's already a 50% slow for 1 second, which honestly is really powerful. I mean, slowing the opponent's movement speed by 50% for 3 seconds will allow you to get a lot of picks off pretty easily. I mean, just think about it. This Varus with no kind of escape, he has no real mobility outside of his flash. If I can get him to slow, I can either force his flash or me and Teemo can have a little bit of fun going to town on him. Of course, Varus does have a lot of strong poke, so Teemo, who should obviously... Teemo does have a sort of advantage, though, against most ADCs, as he's able to blind them and prevent getting direct damage on by them. But sadly for Varus, he has so much spell damage. He's a caster with his Q. He does damage that can be... magic damage that can be procced with an ability on his auto attacks, which is his W's passive, which is his Blight, which is kind of really cool, which is why you're able to play him any storms in mid lane if you want to go AP, but it seems like our Varus is going AD, which is kind of boring. I did do an AP mid lane Varus, which was a pretty nice, pretty fun experience. I'm going to go ahead and try to hit the Sona, which I did, which doesn't really matter if I had Tribute, it might matter, but since I'm going to go... I got Ancient Coin, as it gives a little bit of mobility to us. Oh, and it seems like Sona is no longer being marked for death by our Kindred. Due to the fact you can tell that, obviously, because you saw the little mark above her head that was put there a while ago just break in half, meaning Kindred switched targets and no longer has intentions to gank bot lane. Maybe she had... I don't even know why she had intentions to gank bot lane, considering she was towards the top half of the jungle. So I'm going to go ahead and put down another trap. You know, it's always nice to have those traps, because if they end up stepping on it, it gives for some free auto attacks and some free damage. And it allows you to kind of like close the gap on champions without, you know, mobility. But Caitlyn actually does have a bit of mobility on her E, which allows her to jump over some walls. And now that my ward has gone down, I'm actually going to go ahead and put traps in here. So if the enemy walks through the bush trying to gank us, we'll be able to see them. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that out there. Ooh, going to get the Sona, and I'm going to be able to get an auto attack off as well. And now I'm level 4. I'm actually going to increase this because this increases the slow duration, which is powerful because it's only forced up for 1 second. Now it's 1.25. And as I get that to level 5, it's going to get more and more of a duration, which will make it more valuable. Slow. I'm going to go ahead and get the Varus there, which is pretty nice. Going to go ahead and throw down another little trap. The Yordle snap trap. I don't know why it's a Yordle snap trap. I think Yordles love cupcakes. But that's just, a guess. Yordles happen to love themselves some nice cupcakes only if it's on a bear trap. I just think it's funny. It's like you have a cupcake and a bear trap. Because they love themselves some cupcakes. So I'd say right now, Teemo is struggling to farm, which, of course, since Varus does have the advantage in poking him down, makes it hard for the Teemo to really do much. Teemo's actually getting some crit chance, which I don't understand why he got crit chance in the early game. I mean, sure, crits are very powerful, but I mean, it's hard to rely on it, especially since this only gives him plus 8% critical chance. Doesn't really improve his chances for crits much, which makes it a little bit, wasted, in my opinion. Or a waste of a forced item. So I'm going to go ahead and get an auto attack, get a slow on the Sona. Not much you can actually do here. Rek'Sai hasn't really been seen too much. And we got a kill off, and other than that, we haven't gotten any kind of real action, except now, because Darius has died again to the Renekton, which is pretty nice, meaning our Renekton's going to get pretty big. So I got to really kind of focus on the fact that my Q does have that wind-up time, so I should focus on the fact that I should try to predict where they're going to go if they think I'm shooting at them. Which might be a better spent moment of my time, rather than just aiming. Like, you see, I could aim right at the Sona, but then I should try to predict almost like where she's going to be. I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I see the Varus, and hopefully if it missed, it was gonna miss, or maybe maybe he would try to juke it. I don't know. So I can't really get off any poke here, but I do have a really large auto attack range, which I believe outranges the Varus a bit, so that's pretty nice. Makes it easier for me to get off some auto attack poke, but I mean if he does get off a Q, that's pretty bad anyways. But you see, like, that's a really good amount of damage. I mean a really good range. I mean I only have 65 damage, so my auto attacks don't really do all that much. But I mean, like, it's free damage nonetheless. So I mean, like, why not take it, dude? I meant to get off my I think it's headshot. Yeah, headshot. Every 7 basic attacks, brush will count as 2. So if I'm in the brush and poking them with my auto attacks, I can get off a lot more headshots. Which, as an ADC, when you have a lot more damage, it does pretty nice damage. So he's going to try to get some range for that, or a poke. And it seems like Kindred now wants to kill the Varus, which is pretty bad because now that he knows that they want to come for her. So Kindred probably should have tried coming a bit sooner. I was trying to jump my way out of there real quick so I could move. I think that was pretty bad. I mean, considering that Varus kind of backed off a bit after he was marked, because it seems like, oh, he was being targeted for death. I mean, if you're targeted to be killed and marked for death, I'm sure you would want to be a little bit more cautious, I guess. And it looks like, yeah, Sona has teleport, so she was the one who teleported in. And it seems like they're trying to fight there, but I mean, they're not getting much luck out of it. And I now have my ultimate, which, outside of doing damage or executing a champion when our teammates can't, I don't have too much purpose of it. But, whatever. Kindred's going to back right on top of me. But I do have enough for my Sight Stone, which will give us some good warding. And I can go ahead and get my boots, my nice boots, and start getting some health potions and maybe some mana potions. Because I feel like I'm just going to try to stay in lane a bit. I mean, it's not like we have to move out too much. I mean, our mid laner is winning. Our top laner is winning. Our jungler, I don't know what our jungler is doing. I mean, she's just kind of not doing the great. Oh, sorry. Was that your mark? Oh. So Rek'Sai probably took a camp that was marked by Kindred. So that means, like, she doesn't get the bonus for killing it because it's dead. And then Rek'Sai is just being a rude dude. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting some wards down. I'm actually going to sweep it. Oh, no, there was a pink ward here. Sweeping it was a big waste of time. And if they do see me sweeping it, they're probably, like, laughing, like, ho, ho, ho. So I'm going to be a bit more cautious here. Yeah, like I said, Sona, assuming I was going to come this way as by seeing my ward. And I'm going to go ahead and say, if she does come after me, it's not going to be too bad. It would be nice if, you know, Teemo came in for the assist. But they're both level 6, so we should be kind of careful. I'm just thinking we can do a bit of damage here. I don't want to be near the Teemo if the Sona ults us. I'm going to go ahead and take this damage where she was focused on taking out the Teemo's shroom. And trying to get some damage off on her in return. Gonna go ahead and... Oh, I was gonna get that, but it died suddenly by all the minion attacks. So, I have no idea. I think we got a lot of nice poke on Sona, so that's pretty nice. And I went ahead and... I think I hit Varus. I'm not exactly sure. I'm actually gonna go ahead and get off a slow there. Because it does some decent damage. I mean, it does 180 damage, so it's actually pretty nice to get off for poke. I was hoping, you know, slowing her, she would continue to come towards us. But that wasn't exactly the case. So this is a case where my slow can be blocked by minions, which is a bit problematic as Sona's ultimate can stun, I believe, even stun the minions. Ooh, I accidentally stole that, my bad. I was just more or less trying to take it out because it was attacking me. So let's see, Varus is definitely the lead when it comes to CS. I'm actually going to go ahead and slow the Varus down a bit. Hopefully get some damage up. Oh, I stole one of those minions trying to poke him. Trying to poke the Varus. And it seems like Ari took out our Varus. So I'm actually going to go ahead and, since, like I said, I have been taking a lot of, bit of poke from the Varus and stuff, I'm actually going to go ahead and boost up my mana regen with my potions. And regen some mana. Because honestly, it's almost like just increasing the regen you have. It's not really like giving you mana, which is kind of thinking about it. It just increases your regen for a short moment. Which I think that's kind of cool. Instead of actually giving you mana, it just over time helps you restore it. Which is an interesting feature. Definitely an interesting feature. So I'm going to go ahead and try to bring out... Oh, Teemo, you should have just kept fighting him, bro. You should have kept fighting him. Okay, so I guess Ari's coming bot lane, or else the Varus wouldn't have said that for us to be careful. So I'm going to go ahead and get off some damage and poke because I can. Because I'm not afraid of nobody. Oh yeah, now 1.75, that's going to give us a good long 50% slow, which is pretty nice. Okay, so she's too low. Like before, she was going ahead and breaking out traps and such, but now you can tell that she doesn't want to do that because she's taking quite a bit of damage, and it seems like Varus is going ahead and kind of trying to gank bot lane. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe try to bait them out a bit. I'm actually going to go say, yeah, they backed off way too much for us. I was hoping I could, like, by staying them in, taking them down, I would kind of show off myself being a bit weak and vulnerable and, like, okay, and maybe they'd go ahead and try to attack or try to come towards me, which would allow the Varus to get off a pretty nice snare on his ultimate. But that wasn't the case, and there's Sona. So I'm going to go ahead and snipe her, not really. Gonna miss that, and I'm going to go ahead and sweep this. And start walking away because the Sona can't get me. And I'll show you my ability to jump over walls. So I can just go ahead and aggro the dragon for some reason. And is it going to attack Sona? Is the dragon going to attack the Sona? Okay, so we're going to get stunned here. I mean, I'm thinking about healing. I was thinking about healing to kind of like, ooh, crap. I didn't mean to do any of that. Oh, and it looks like Rek'Sai is going for dragon, or at least putting a tunnel near dragon. So let's see. Rek'Sai is going to be on the dragon. Going to say danger and assistance are required, and so that Q gave him vision of me and a vision of the area around me. So they know I'm here. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put wards on all sides and take out his tunnels. So he doesn't have a quick escape if he wants to do this. And oh gosh, Teemo's probably dead. Teemo, why'd you get so close? So I'm going to go ahead and just take these out. And hopefully our jungler, Kindred, does come here to help us take it. And I say the Varus should be probably very careful, considering that we are outnumbered greatly here. Definitely outnumbered here. Now it feels almost like we have two ADCs. Okay, so I'm actually going to go ahead and put a thing over here, because they took out our ward. And as you guys can see, they're trying to take it. So I'm going to say ward over here. And I'm going to go ahead and try to take this tunnel. Going to throw out that slow there. And hopefully that kind of puts them off. And I'm going to go ahead and try to take the tunnel. So apparently our Varus does a lot of damage. He went with Foro, which gives him cooldown reduction and other stuff, I guess. Oh no, lucidity. So which is for upon dealing damage. Okay, he gains movement speed by attacking or dealing damage, which is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the lower minions because I know Varus is gonna. I'm just gonna try to get them low for the Varus. I don't really care too much about farming, and I'm gonna go ahead and get my W up. Teemo is probably that was probably when Teemo got killed. He wasn't too happy, most likely. So yeah, there's a ward here, so I'm just gonna back off and go over the wall. Because you know what's the best thing to do? Go against the wall so they can't see you. The only sad thing is that the Varus is standing there, so they might think we're at. They definitely know we're at Dragon now. And I took it, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump back over the wall and out of harm's way. So I don't know why Varus didn't suspect that we were here. So I'm going to go ahead and give a speed boost to our Varus, and he's going to actually go ahead and stun him, which is pretty nice. Going to go ahead and, I don't have any mana. I was going to slow down the Sona and try to get a few auto attacks off. But overall, I'd say good job. So Caitlyn's support, I absolutely have no idea if it works out that well. I mean, it doesn't seem to be too bad. It just doesn't seem to be doing too much at the moment. As you guys have noticed, we're kind of at a stalemate with bot lane. I mean, Teemo isn't farming very well, but I mean, that's because he's Teemo. He's not really an ADC. I mean, he's fun if you can play him right. But the thing is, if you get stuck, like, for one thing, you can tell that Teemo's auto attack range isn't as great as it normally is, and I guess he's also going very crit chancy, meaning he doesn't have a good base auto attack damage, is probably why. I mean, I love Teemo's ADC a lot. I do it on my own time when I do ADC because I like doing kooky, crazy ADCs. But I mean, to be honest, he's not really doing it right. I don't say that to be mean, of course. I don't say that to be mean. I'm gonna go ahead and get Bilgewater's Cutlass for that slow. The one thing that's like really bad about this being like the slow is, as you guys see, it's a pretty low short range. I mean, but the good thing is now that I have other things like if I can get them in my auto snap trap or I can get them in my 90 caliber net, it allows me to get closer in order to get the Bilgewater Cutlass slow off, which just increases my own slow, and it's a 2-minute slow, which is pretty nice indeed. So Varus is down in bot lane. I'm gonna see if I can. I was gonna say kind of like gank, kind of go to the side. So I'm gonna go ahead and check if anything's in here. I don't know if they have a ward here, but I'm going to go put a snap trap there and put a ward there myself. And put a ward here myself. And it seems like Varus is leaving. I was hoping to come from the side if they were pushing up too much, but it doesn't seem like they are. I'm actually going to get some damage off on the Sona. I'm going to try to like poke from the side a bit. Oh, wow. She does a lot of damage. She's just going AP. She's getting AP. Yeah, she does have a few AP. She got her Spell Thief's Edge, which 5, 20, none. I don't know why that did so much damage, to be honest, actually. I mean, she has an assist on the kill on somebody, I guess. Oh, yeah, I think she assisted when she killed the Teemo. I think they only have 6 kills. I mean, that's better than what they were in the beginning when it was 4-0. But I mean, like, it's kind of sad. Gonna go ahead and put my own ward down in here. And Teemo's pretty close by, so I feel like, okay, Teemo, why didn't you help me? Teemo, why? Teemo, why are you so hesitant? I don't know why. I feel like the Teemo was just really hesitant in that fight. Like, if he kind of came in with me, we could have done it. We could have killed him, I believe, in my opinion. So I'm going to go start getting the mallet, the frozen mallet, which does give us good health, which, of course, like I've said before, I do really like good health. And the fact that Teemo backed is giving them tower. Teemo, you gave them tower. I'm not going to say that. I mean, this is bronze. It's not like there's really high strategy points here. But to be honest, he really did kind of give them tower. Was doing some... What? I guess he was doing something? Something, you mean? Just asking. Because I think he means that was like a shortened version of something. To be honest, I have no idea, but I'm going to guess. Which is a bit sad, considering that Teemo went ahead and kind of let me die. And I'm going to say that was, like, if he did help, we could probably have done something. They probably would have been more hesitant in coming on to me. And thinking about it now, my slow doesn't really do too much. Timo what? I mean, no, not Timo, Kindred. I'm already used to getting disappointed at the Timo. So I'm going to go ahead and jump forward, and she flashed, so that makes it going to make it harder to hit her. But it's kind of bad that she flashed. I was hoping to get off my Bilgewater's Cutlass, which I was about to. I was just about to get it off, and then she flashed out of the range. So instead, I could probably use this to jump towards, like, the enemies I want to Bilgewater Cutlass. But the problem is, then I don't have an escape if I need to get out. But I guess that doesn't matter. I mean, as long as I get the slow off. That really doesn't do much. It helps with their Q, but it doesn't help taking down towers. This is a W, which I believe is Wolf's Frenzy. And we got Dragon. I forgot we did a. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put this down here. There's Sona coming in. So he's gonna go ahead and get some vision on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack the Sona. We're gonna get off some good damage here. And Ari's coming in, so I'm going to say we should just run. Timo, run. There's an Ari coming in. Yeah, that's the problem. I'm going to go ahead and say that Timo probably should have ran towards me. I had heal. I could have slowed the Ari. So I don't know. This Timo isn't very good in my opinion. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but I mean, like, just looking at his build, like, Vampire Acceptor should have come before the Static Shiv. Because, like, that really kind of gave him a disadvantage in laning phase. Come here. So I'm going to go ahead and get that down. And it seems like the Rek'Sai ulted, so I have no idea exactly where he went. But he gave himself a little boost somewhere. And too bad, my Snap Witch only affects champions, which is nice in the fact that it, like, allows me to, like, not hit minions with it by mistake. And, okay. So Varus is incoming. Gonna go ahead and slow him down. I know that our own Varus is incoming, so I'm gonna go ahead and get him. He's gonna try to get the. Okay, so I'm gonna get snared here, sadly enough, which is just kind of like annoying because he took the Scuttle Crab and got away for scot-free. I mean, well, not exactly scot-free. I mean, he did waste his ultimate. To be 125% honest. Okay, I don't have any mana to think about it. To think about it, I don't have any mana. I don't know why I'm trying to get aggressive here. I can't use anything pretty much. I don't know, to be honest. Timo was signaling me to fall back like 20 times, which is just annoying. I mean, I wasn't going to engage. I was looking for a chance to engage if they could, like, bait them in. But I wasn't going to go ahead and engage myself. I knew that was going to be a bad idea. So yeah, I knew he was going to jump over the wall. He was looking whether or not he should. So I'm going to be here just in case, because I do have my heal if I need to heal the Varus or the Timo. I don't know why Varus is walking so far away from me. I mean, he probably doesn't realize I'm trying to be there to heal him. But also he should know that Ari is somewhere nearby. And they have so many champions nearby that they should definitely be careful. There's a good chance that they were coming in this bush. So I'm actually going to go ahead and he's going to walk away, considering that my slow is very powerful. And that probably left him wondering if he could attack me. That's going to miss everyone. And Sona's trying to get a quick Q before, you know, backing off, but she couldn't. And if someone walks into that, I would be more than happy to oblige your suicidal actions. Because, to be honest, walking in on that would do nothing more than get you stuck underneath the turret range. So I'm going to go ahead and heal to give myself a... Oh, wow, I accidentally stole that. My bad. That was definitely my bad. I didn't mean to. I'm going to see if I can't bait the Aryan. I'm going to say... when we're out of danger, I'll say my bad. My bad for KS. I hardoed by getting close. Timo got a little bit too close. And we should be careful. We should definitely be careful. I'm actually going to throw a ward over here. And I don't think there's any way we could actually get this. I'm going to go ahead and put a trap down there. And they're going to get Dragon, of course. The thing is, they did the smart thing. They drew it out far away. So I'm going to go ahead and dodge his W. And I'm going to go ahead. Kin, why are you top? I guess Kindred is split push in. So I kind of, I guess I won that trade with the help of Teemo. Because Teemo went ahead and got some poison damage on the enemy Varus, which kind of got him lower than I was. Why are you asking questions? I mean, I don't know. I don't know why Varus was concerned with Kindred being top. It seems Kindred's top lane because of the fact that, she's trying to get Darius. I mean, she smoked the Darius. And guys, I know if you guys are just like wondering why I seem like I'm doing such a bad job, it's because, I don't think Caitlyn's very good at supporting. I mean, I've done it before, but I mean, of course, I've done it like, in bronze, and it's never really been great. So that's probably why it's not doing too well. So I hope you guys don't judge me too harshly. And if you guys want to try it yourself, you can. But I have to tell you, it's pretty hard. You could have won that fight if we had you. Oh, I think he's talking about the dragon fight. I mean, I guess so, but I mean, Kindred probably wasn't prepared to fight dragon. Are you crying or playing the game? Ooh, no, I'm just kidding. Ooh. But to be honest, I mean, Kindred could have helped, but I mean, he wasn't there at the time. It wasn't too possible for him to just come in and help take it. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and place some nice wards over the wall using my warding trick. But I mean, I don't know if there's really a trick here. I'm gonna go ahead and he's just gonna get frightened off by the fact that I slowed him. Which, to be honest, my slow can definitely be a bit frightening. Not because, it's really frightening, but I mean, it's a 50% movement slow. If you get caught out like that, it's definitely really hard to run away. So, I mean, I can get it. And speaking of which, I didn't switch over to what I need to do. Gonna go ahead and slow him. And so yeah, I'm probably gonna die here, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the exhaust off on the Ahri. And I'm gonna say, hopefully the dang it, there was too many people there. I was hoping the Kindred could take down the Ahri. So Renekton wasn't there. No team fight. Yeah, I guess we did get caught out there. I couldn't really help the Teemo other than heal him. He did get caught. We kind of got caught out. We kind of got caught out. We kind of got caught out. So I mean, I understand. Teemo was probably a little bit upset that we didn't get a fight as a team, and that he probably feels like we lost because we didn't fight as a team. But I also feel like there wasn't much we could do there. Our teammates probably ran away because they saw that we were dying pretty fast. There wasn't much they can do to save us, and if they got involved, they might have ended up getting killed themselves. So it's all understandable, I mean, Teemo, you could have ran. You weren't in too bad of a position. If you were in a bad position because you were fighting, you could probably try to get out of there. I mean, instead of just attacking what was right in front of you, considering how close all the enemies were. But to be honest, we probably aren't. Well, he probably didn't realize the enemies were all close by. Which is definitely, a thing. Okay, I didn't get that heal, but whatever. I'm going to throw out a slow and hit the Sona right in the face. And I'm going to go ahead and slow down our enemy here. We're probably going to get snared here, sadly enough. So I'm actually going to go ahead and ult the Varus. And little old Darius is going to run away out of fear. And they're all pretty low, so I'm going to go ahead and go this way. Hopefully they don't expect that, maybe, and that'll allow me to get a little bit of cheeky damage off. Okay, we killed the Rek'Sai. I mean, well, they killed it. I'm going to go ahead and take this thing out. Going to go ahead and slow him down, get some damage off. Varus didn't get enough. I was hoping Varus would be able to get off his Q, which was sad. I mean, I was setting it up for him, and there comes the Ahri, so that's a little worrisome. But I feel like with my E, whatever she does try to do, it will be kind of hard for her to do anything. And I am pretty much gonna die here. Hopefully the Teemo can kill her with his poison, I'm not sure. And I'm gonna go ahead and okay, he flashed, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw down my net to slow the Sona down so she can't chase me or the Teemo. And Teemo's gonna go down and cover his tracks with a Teemo Shroom, which is definitely smart. I mean, if you want to make sure that they can't chase you, and he threw it in the middle, which honestly, that's sometimes what the enemies will expect, in my opinion. Sometimes you gotta like do it in a in a kind of a weird pattern so that they don't realize where it is. And apparently our kindred got caught out very badly by the Darius. So let's see. Right now, yeah, kindred seems to be getting caught out a lot. So does the Teemo. I'm not saying I'm doing great. I feel like if I had a better ADC, maybe we could have done more there. Cause I mean, like, Teemo doesn't really have a lot of damage. He's going for Sorcerer's Penetration Home Guards when he doesn't really have any magic damage. Teemo, why do you have magic pen and no AP items? Because to be honest, just getting magic pen like that, he's probably trying to make his poison do more damage, but to be honest, it's not really that great for him because he doesn't have any real damage on his poison because of that, because he doesn't have any AP. So I'm going to go ahead and slow him down there. Then throw down a trap so if he does try to go over the wall, and I should be far enough away that he can't really take me down. They're going to take Dragon. I'm going to go ahead and try to get out of there. And he's going to try to chase me, and because he tried to chase me, he had to walk all the way around. And I'm probably dead here. But I mean, you know, we're all going to get some good kills here. And Varus, no, please. Varus, why did you leave the ultimate? Varus, why? You could have gotten a heal. You could have done so much more than just walk. Like, you see, Kindred's ultimate, if you're in it, you cannot die. You cannot go under 10% HP. But Varus walked out of it when he was dying, which allowed him to, in the end, die. In my opinion, that wasn't the greatest move. And I don't think they could turn on the Sona, but I mean, that's what they're doing. So they're going to die, and Kindred's going to get killed by the Varus. I'm wondering if they can catch out the Varus. I mean, yeah, I guess, you know, they're being cautious because the Varus does have the vision advantage. Like, he can just pop out the bush and do a lot of surprise damage. You left my ult, by the way. Yeah, Varus. I mean, yeah, I guess everyone noticed. Kindred noticed, Varus noticed, I noticed. You guys probably noticed. Whoever's watching this. The 5 people who watch this video probably also noticed. So let's see. The biggest threat is Ari, Varus, and him, Darius, the man with the iron whip cage. And so I was able to throw out a pretty good amount of damage on the Varus somehow. And I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure there's no wards in here. And I'm thinking there could be something we can do here. If we might get caught out by the Varus, but I'm gonna say, okay, Varus wants help here. It's kind of difficult. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and go there. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get off some damage. Now that, like, you guys see my autos do good slowing damage. And, yeah, I managed to slow him down quite a bit. And did he just jump over the barren wall? I have no idea exactly why I did it. But now that my auto attacks have slowing effect, like, you'll see this thing has a lot more, like, I'm going to go ahead and run, try not to get snared, because getting snared would be the worst thing for me to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get off a whole buttload of slows on the Darius. And can I get my ult off here? Well, does that also give a slow? I have no idea. Nope, it doesn't look like it. But Darius had his, never mind. Darius had his mark on Varus. So I'm going to go ahead and get a slow off there. Gonna go ahead and like make it so that they can't like go around the corners very easily. Like they're gonna have to go around it, or they could just walk into it. So I'm just gonna do a lot of damage to him while backing away. They're gonna try to chase me on something, I guess. But I'm gonna go ahead right up to the Rek'Sai. I mean not Rek'Sai, but the Renekton, because he's probably trying to. If the minions were pushing a bit more, we could probably take the tower. I'm actually going to go ahead and put... Oh, she took my ward. That's not nice. I'm actually going to throw a ward over the wall. So if they do try to take it... Yeah, okay, they threw down a ward down here too. So I'm going to take your ward. How do you lock it? So I'm going to go ahead and get off a bit of damage. And if they enter the bush, they're going to be slowed down pretty badly. So hopefully I can survive because of that. Going to go ahead and slow them down. Dang. I don't know why the Renekton ran right into that. And hopefully, nope, she's gonna get right past the Teemo Shroom. But not the Soda. Soda's gonna take pretty much no damage from it. Like, Teemo doesn't have any AP at all, so it doesn't really do much damage. Not surprising, but the fact is, I don't know why Teemo got Magic Pen boots. Teemo, why are you getting Magic Pen boots? Like, that's all they do. They give you the speed that any boots give you, and then it's Magic Pen. Like, Teemo, Magic Pen doesn't do anything when you're not AP. So yeah, I feel like now he's going for Runin's Hurricane, which still is super useless on Teemo if he's not going any AP damage. Because the best thing for Runans is it's going to attack multiple targets at once, which allows him to get off his poison on multiple targets and keep his poison on multiple targets. Which, if he doesn't have any AP, his poison does nothing, his auto attacks do nothing, because he doesn't have... This is attack speed, critical movement. Like, honestly, he has no attack damage. It's so pointless what he's doing. Like, you guys notice this too, right? I'm not the only one, I'm not crazy that his build is completely bad. Gonna go ahead and slow him down. Hopefully now the Kindred can get a slow off. And then I'm gonna chain it all, and wow, the Kindred's gonna get that kill. Which is pretty nice. I didn't get any assists for that because I didn't get any damage on the Sona or anything. And Darius is coming around here, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some warding down on this side, and ooh, just barely dodging that. He didn't step on my snap trap because it's partly embedded in the wall. Well, he did step on that trap, it looks like. It looks like he stepped on that trap, and he turns really big. Styric's Fury. So, I was hoping he'd continue going forward. So I'm going to put those there to prevent him from, to kind of restrict his movement. Gonna do whatever damage I can there. But I mean, Teemo does quite a bit of damage actually, considering the fact that, you know, he doesn't have any. So I'm going to go ahead and slow down the Darius. And throw down my ultimate because, you know, I stole the kill. Because I'm a badass now. And he's going to die. That's his own fault for diving way too far. To be honest, I threw out my ultimate because I wanted to execute. Because I wasn't expecting the whole team to dive underneath the turret. I was totally honestly not completely expecting it. Oh, I only get 3 snap traps? I only get 3? That stinks. Sona crit killed me. Okay, Sona with the OP crits, no? So I'm 2 for 12. Like, I'm not doing too bad, I guess. I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of this. Okay, the tunnel, Teemo got rid of it. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of like check for warding. Going to go ahead and actually kind of back off. Keep my range because I don't want the dragon to attack me because I don't like damage. Because I don't have a lot of kind of like anything to really counteract it. I mean, I do have lifesteal, but if I had more of it, I'd probably be more kind of like okay with taking it. So Teemo's dead, so I'm actually going to go ahead and heal. And I'm going to die. But their Varus was outside the circle, which was pretty nice, which allowed our Varus to get off some nice life-saving moments. And, ooh, triple kill. Good job, Kindred. So Kindred was able to get a good amount of kills because of her ultimate while keeping Varus alive, which gave her the extra damage necessary. So I feel that was pretty nice. I'm actually going to go ahead and switch my boots with my Talisman of Ascension, which, that, you know, movement speed is going to be pretty nice in the end. It's going to allow me to get my Frozen Mallet off more. Worth the trade. Why? Looking at it now, okay, yeah, it was full for 3. I mean, they went out on that, of course. But to be honest, like, it made our trade much more worthwhile. Like, to be honest, it would have been almost like, it would have been maybe 1 for 4. Thanks for the buzz to my passive Sona. Oh, so she was targeting Sona. It looks like, but to be honest, that would have been a much more bad trade for our part if we didn't have her ultimate. To be honest, so let them come. So I don't know where where Renekton wants us to let them come. But I have no idea exactly, because I mean, like, it's not like he's anywhere into ambushing range. Like, you usually say let them come because he wants to go ahead and pull a quick attack from the shadows. To be honest, Teemo pretty much does nothing. Like, he has Magic Pen, attack speed. Like, he does nothing at this point. I don't even understand it, guys. I don't even understand it. Like, it's ridiculous. So I'm actually going to go ahead and throw myself over the wall and catch a Rek'Sai, hopefully. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself on the Sona because, you know, why not? And Ari is super fast for some reason. And I'm thinking we can just take down the turret if our team focuses enough. Because our minion wave is coming in, so we shouldn't worry about having to take too much damage from it. And we should be able to get the inhibitor here pretty fine. Pretty easily. So I'm going to go ahead and throw down a snare there. So, okay, my E didn't go off. Dang it. I probably should have just ran, but I felt bad for, like, kind of, like, running away from my team. Huh. Welp. That wasn't great. That wasn't good. Ditto. Ditto, if you guys, I mean, ditto, I don't know exactly why. Ditto means, like, it's kind of like same. Like, if someone says something like, oh, by the way, I didn't do my homework. Ditto, it means you also didn't do your homework. Man, it's still worth. Yeah, it would have been better if we got inhib. I'm just going to say that because, you know, it would have been better if we got an inhib. We need a good team fight. So let's see. Next item I should get. I'd say I want to get armor and health. Just because, you know, some good armor will be pretty nice. Yeah, none of that's really good. None of those items are really good. So I'm going to go health and attack damage. Perhaps. This will increase my movement speed for 2 seconds, which will actually be pretty nice. Pretty nice. I already have Frozen Mallet. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get this. The increased movement speed. I'm going to go ahead and get Black Cleaver because it's going to give me health while giving me damage. And it's going to give me movement speed, which will allow me to get off more auto. Like, my auto attacks will slow them, and it will also give me speed, which is actually going to be pretty nice. Sadly, Teemo couldn't take him out. Like, really right now, Teemo is just probably doesn't do any damage. Teemo's build is horrible. Teemo has bad build. I'm just going to say that out loud. Like, Teemo's build is just horrible. Oh, wow. I had my hands on the right keys. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't kill him with this, maybe. Nope, not going to be enough, sadly. Gonna jump out of the way there with my E. My damage is down. Because there's a bit of damage reduction. Damage reduction when she attacks you, so it's like DMG down. Teemo's build is really horrible in my opinion. So let me go ahead and heal myself. Seriously, like, Varus. Focus there, Varus, when... Focus there, Varus. I mean, honestly, like, he took out the Sona, but I mean... No, he didn't even take out the Sona. So, hopefully, you know, this will be good on our part, because Teemo was able to blind the Varus, which allowed him to get off... allowed the tower to attack him. Sona would just heal him up. Sigh. She has cooldowns. He was... Come on, I mean, like, honestly, like, we should have taken out the Varus. She has cooldowns, and lock it, and it's done. She stunned me. She used ult. Already. She used ult already. Like, she couldn't stun the Varus, so why did the Varus attack the Sona? It was free to kill Varus. Like, honestly, that was a free Varus kill. That was honestly a free Varus kill. Varus, I think he might have been taking tower too. I mean, like, Sona could have healed him. She could have used lock him. I mean, none of that really would have saved the Varus' life if, you know, we were doing enough damage. Like, I don't do a whole lot of damage. I mean, Teemo does no damage. Like, he does 195. That's more than me. And I'm not even, like, okay, I'm not really building damage. Okay, no, he got BF sword. So take away 50% of that. Take away 50 of that damage. Feeder Kindred. Teemo, don't call Kindred to feeder if you can't do anything yourself. I feel like, you know, that's uncalled for. They already have Baron, actually. Teemo, don't take that. Teemo, you just stole that from me. Teemo is just mean. All Teemos are Satans. Teemo's a Satan, bro. So I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, no, I said put a ward down. Put a ward down. So I guess, you know, that didn't work. Renexian should be a bit careful. But I feel like if I'm with the Nectin and it's just Ari, we may just be able to get her. I mean, if Teemo helps the Varus whatsoever, I mean, honestly, like, this Teemo is bad. I can't be the only one to realize that, or think that. Like, this Teemo is just bad. Dang, they didn't step in my Snapchat bush. I believe I have another Snapchat. Yeah, I have 2 Snapchats in here. Dang, she blocked it. Hopefully I can kill the Varus. No, he has too much lifesteal. Dang it, Varus had too much lifesteal. What this Darius made of? Let's see. Thinking about it, our Varus didn't die actually. So I don't know exactly how Darius price. Okay, so looks like I don't think Kindred's gonna be able to do much considering the fact that, you know, they were CCing her, so she couldn't really deal much damage overall, which was pretty much the problem here. LOL. Teemo, your build. Like, seriously, now that he has the BF sword, that's like all the damage he has. Like, seriously, Teemo, what's with your build? Like, I'm honestly confused at what he's trying to do there. I'm honestly confused. Teemo, you need gold? Well, there's so many more items you could have got if you needed gold. Like, okay, Varus, I would say be careful as heck. You don't want to get too close. I mean, Ari's right there. The fact that he got so close enough for the Darius to E him in was just really bad, because that would have been really horrible for him. Like, I'm doing almost better in farm than you are. Like, I'm half your farm compared to... Wow, this Varus is really well farmed. So I'm going to go ahead and get off some damage there. Rex size over at the side. I'm going to go ahead and put some corner. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, we're probably going to die. Yeah. I feel like we're going to lose this. I mean, I didn't do super great because, you know, support Caitlyn isn't a thing. But, like, look at this. Like, if our team worked together, we can actually do things. We can do things. If we work together, we can do things. Okay? I mean, Teemo's right. Teemo's constantly asking for a team fight, which, of course, I mean, that was the thing we're supposed to be doing. But, I mean, like, I set shrooms, and y'all go away from them. To be honest, I mean, like, your shrooms do nothing. Your shrooms don't do much damage, to be honest. The chaos is so intense with Varus. Okay, so our Varus is going to die pretty poorly. I don't know why you went to fight the Varus, considering the Varus is 23 kills. I mean, he's pretty fed too, but I mean, like, this Varus is just too fed. And that's the fact. Like, he was the only one left alive to defend. Okay, Kindred's actually split pushing, which isn't bad. I mean, if we can get up and stop the Varus, like, we might be able to still win this. I'm actually going to go ahead and steal all his attack speed. So he's going to die because, you know, foolishness. And wow, we got both turrets there. So good job, Kindred. Good push. GG, well played. Winions and Varus. Just clap. I'm clapping for the Kindred, because I know 100% the Kindred used her ultimate to survive so that she could go ahead and kill the inhib. That was a good job. So Caitlyn support, does it work? To be honest, I feel like this wasn't a good test field, because, I mean, if we had a real ADC, I mean, we probably could have done much better. I mean, Teemo, not only did he go straight for crit chance, like, that's all based on luck. Like, that really does a number if you're trying to fight off, because you're basically, like, asking for the crits when you don't always get them. And not only that, like, he went ahead and then he got magic pen and he didn't farm. He had no range to farm. He kept getting poked out. It was just a really bad bot lane experience. I mean, I think overall we did really good. We did the best that we could. And I think, to be honest, there was a lot of team-based problems. We didn't focus the same champion. I'm sure, like, maybe if I switched off Varus when I was fighting the Varus on the turret and did what our Varus wanted and killed the Sonar Force, we could have turned on the Varus, and there was a chance they both could have died if we worked together. But I think because we were going separately, it wasn't too great at all. I mean, Varys also was both Varyses were very fat, so I mean, it probably could have been an even match, I don't know. So, really, let's go over the things that could possibly work for support Caitlyn. She has her snap traps, which are set up ahead of time. They're really good for setting up in butchers or setting up, like I said, on the edges. Like, a lot of the times you want to, like, enemies will want to, like, hide behind the edge and quickly taunt it to attack you, which allows you to stop them there, which is pretty nice. And then you have your slow on your E, which is always a very good thing. So that's really nice. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hope you guys didn't get too mad at the outro taking forever, or the fact that I raged at my teammates a little bit too much. And if so, remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on the League of Legends.